everybody? Robin on the blow. Who's up in here? What's up, Justin? My girl there. Candid. Oh no, we only got the best one. Oh, when I got up out my bed, I still was. Gotta do some cooking. Everybody hit like. Not agree. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the St. James Show. Welcome to the Carnal Church Sector Headquarters. Welcome to St. James Each. Welcome, Facebook, YouTube. What is going on, everybody? It's Sunday. I figured we cook some snacks and do some chats. See what's going on around here on this great Sunday evening. I see we got some regulars in the building tonight. No glitz and glamour tonight. All right, yes, the collards. I only like the collards, Candace. I really don't like all right. Yes. What's up, Kevin Moore? I'm just sometimes I cheat and I buy the bag and do, but not tonight. But of course, you know, when you're not bagging it, it takes a little bit more time to cook this stuff, you know. Not cook it because I'm going to put it in my pressure cooker so it doesn't take that long to cook, you know. So what did everybody have for dinner tonight or today? I know on Sundays, you know, dinner comes at least 2:00. What's up, Jacqueline? I always buy. Me too, Shelby. I buy the bag greens too. You know, especially when it's just me and a friend here. But if my family comes over or something like that, I will definitely, you know, whip out the original greenery. You know, nobody like to do all this all the time. I wasn't made for all this. But if you admit there is a difference in taste between the bagged and the fresh. But the bag, and it depends on what you put in them. Just depends on that. I mean, you can have some fresh greens and they still taste like seaweed. So it really depends on what you put in them. Yeah. I gotta watch my noodles over there. I'm going to make a few things, y'all. Real quick. You know what I didn't do? I got to turn on that oven. Who else is in here? Yeah, there's a difference. Just like there's a difference between wrong and right. There's a difference. What's that song the Born Again Choir used to sing? I think C.C. Winans had a song, Holiness. And I presented that song at a church I used to go to, a non-denominational church, taught it to the choir. After that, the first lady told me she doesn't think that's an appropriate song to be sung. I guess they didn't believe in holiness. Whatever. I told her holiness is still right, and I walked away. I could be such an ass. Smoked turkey. Is that what you doing? Is that what you doing, Jacqueline? Smoked turkey? I like collards, though. I really don't. Mustards and turnips. I mean, if you want to mix them in there, that's fine. But I don't want to eat those particular ones by themselves. What's going on over here? Okay, I think them are done. I don't want to eat those by themselves. So let me get you off of here. You stop all that. I don't like to eat the collards and stuff by themselves. So, I mean, I like to eat collards by themselves, not the turnips and the mustard. Can't do it. Can't do it. Let me see how many more these I'm going to do. Not too many more, because I don't need all this. Even though you can eat greens all day long and leftovers and everything. I am Desiree. Shelby said he mixed collards and mustards. Yeah, I know people do mix them, and I don't mind them mixed. But if I'm going to eat them by themselves, like one particular one by themselves, it just has to be collards. I guess it's just the texture of it that I like. I like a more kind of rough texture. You know, I clean these. I took forever to clean these doggone greens because listen, we can't have no little creatures. We got enough creatures inside of us. We can't have any more creatures dwelling among us. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do too many more of these. I don't want to bore you guys to death. Somebody just said, "Oh, I'm already bored." Oh, Luce here. Forget you. Y'all see the man who had another incident? I seen it on Larry's page. Some man walked up to the pastor and popped him a good one. Went on and popped him up in his face while he was up there. Looked like he was doing communion or doing something. I don't know what he was doing. Let me do a few more. People are going crazy. These poor pastors. What's up, Inspire? My great-grandmother used to have me drink the collard green juice when I was sick. Did any really? I had never heard of that. I mean, that's like, I guess that's like drinking, eating soup or something. And it is good nourishment greenery. I can see why it could work. I'd rather drink that than castor oil, or that my mama used to make us drink sometime. Ugh, gross. Yeah. So yeah, they still running up and popping past us in the face. I think it was somewhere in New Jersey, I believe. So, and I see it. Y'all seen on my community board, I put up John P. Key over there. They done made a decision. I guess he stepped down. See, John is really sick, y'all. If we don't pray, he gonna slip up out of here. John P. Key is extremely ill. So they put a new executive pastor, and she's a woman. And of course, you're also disrespectful on my posts. Some of you women hating men. She ain't supposed to be no past. This is my jam jar. I love it. I love it. It's not expensive, but it is really good. Right levels of sweetness and strongness. Yeah, we got to pray for John. Eternal says, bitter collard green juice is good for the cold. Yeah. In the South, we call it, yeah, pot, is that, yeah, that's what it is, pot liquor. That's exactly what it is. Mm-hmm. Some good old pot liquor. All right. Now let's see here. What I do, I use chicken broth, y'all. I use a little chicken stock, chicken broth, whatever. Ooh, did I turn that on? What am I gonna use? I'll use that. Okay. I'm just gonna put a little bit in there, a little bit at the bottom. I know y'all can't really see, but let me move this. Let's see here. I know prayer can do. All right. We got some collards, y'all. Some collards. We're gonna put some in there. I like to put some in there. This is my pressure cooker, so you know they're gonna be done in not long at all. Not long at all. By the time I start making the other few little items, those will be done. Okay. So Jacqueline, you said smoked turkey. How about we do some smoked turkey, Jacqueline? How about that? Listen, I just went on over there to the stove. Bought a little turkey leg. We're going to throw that down up in there. That's what we're going to do. Throw that down up in there. Don't you worry about it's being pressure cooked. So all you chefs out there who want to tell me how to cook, I think I know what I'm doing. Who else is up in here tonight? What's up, Keisha? Yeah. He not well there, Keisha. He not well. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I put that in. We had some collards in. Then I put some more on top. Pound it on in there. I press it down. Shake down. Press down. Running together. What they say? Will men give into your bosom? Men's gonna give into you. I think I can use a few more in there because they're gonna shrink down. Let me do a few more up in there. I need to take the noodles out of there so they stop cooking, but it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Yes, smoked turkey. It's gonna have these things purring, baby. Yes, it will. All right, this probably should be enough. I'm just gonna make it enough, I think. Man, let me tell y'all this. I watched a cooking challenge today. A girl called Brianna. She's in the beef sector, Pettyville. They did a wonderful cooking challenge today. They had like 3 different categories. I think they had to cook something with bread. They had to cook something with cream or pasta or cream, I believe. I don't know. Then they had to cook a dessert. And then Kimmy Creations, she's a YouTuber here on YouTube. They already had the pot up to like $1,000. I think they had 4 contestants. Then you get eliminated. Each round gets elimination. So it was down to 3. Then it was down to, the final 2. But they had a pot. So the pot, Brianna said she was giving 75% of the pot to the first, and then the second place winner gets the remaining 25. So they had Kimmy Creations over there, and she's a popular food She has a popular food channel here on YouTube, and she came over and she also gave $1,000 to the pot. So their pot was $2,000. And I think they did a good job. I don't think the person that won should have won because she was doing her plate after the buzzer, but they still let her go on with it. Like that blue pot? Thank you. Yeah, Kimmy Creations. I think it's spelled with the K though. I think Creations is spelled with the K. Hey, what's up, Dayton? Thank you. I have a bigger one too that goes with this pot. Okay, so we got the collards in. We got the smoked turkey down there. I don't want to put the other wing in there, even though I could. Because you know what? I think I will, y'all. Let me go ahead and throw this. Let me pick it up. Let me pick something up. Throw this other one. Let me throw this other wing in there because I'm not really making any meat tonight. Just making some snacks, some sides. So maybe, thank you, Holy Ghost. Yeah, so that turkey is going to be the meat of the night, all right? So we got that in there. So I'm going to pour some more chicken stock in there or broth, whatever you guys want to use. Remember that this is 32 ounce. I probably can get away with putting the whole thing in there. Yeah. And then, you know, as it cooks down, there's water in the collard. So it's going to be a nice little mixture of moisture that it will produce. So hold on, y'all. I forgot. Let me see if I can hook it up here. I can. All right. All right. Got it. Turn that bad boy on. All right, so we got those in there. And you notice me, I don't season anything yet. I don't season anything yet. It works for me, y'all. It works for me. Let me see if this is right. Yeah. All right. Hold on. That's wrong. That's right. Oh, is that going to work? I don't know if that's going to work. Is it going to work? Oh. Hold on, y'all. I don't think it likes this. I don't think it likes this. Don't you make me out of no fool. Okay, let me move this over here. Let me move it over here. Move along, move along, move along, move along. Okay, all right. Let me see something. Lord Jesus. Oh. All I had to do was it wasn't pushed in. All right, we good now. And what I do pressure cook for 40 minutes. That's all you do. Now, I know I have to do some of these settings on here, but I don't know yet. Okay, I think we good. And it clicked on. All right. So we got that going. Let's do this. You know what? I forgot to take this out. Let me take this out. This out. Let me do it at 400. It's all right. Hold on, y'all. Okay. What we doing here? We are going to make some macaroni and cheese, everybody. Actually, how about before we do that, because I like for my yams to chill out. Move this. I'm going to make some candied yams, y'all. I'm going to make them on the stove. Sometimes I make them on the stove. Sometimes I make them in the oven. What's up? We trust me. If you would only trust me. Throw it all in there. Yeah. Trust me. Trust me. The meal is not out for stuff. No meat. No meat. No. All right. Let's get this going. I will be with you. Let's get that going. Kids outside playing, waving at me from the window. Bad kids. Oh, well. All right. We got some butter. Can't do nothing without no butter, y'all. I tried it and I know it. All right. Can't do nothing without no butter. A little vanilla. Yeah. Well, yeah, Inspire. We good. We getting there. Uh-huh. Y'all gonna tell me the ingredients? Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, this is on. Okay. You know, this one be kind of making me out of a food sometime. Yeah. Okay. Let's do this. Let's get this going. Yeah, so the man over there in Jersey got popped. That's a shame. These people have no reverence anymore. But you know what? I think a lot of these people feel that a lot of these pastors are like reprobate and carnal, and they don't have any respect for them. We're seeing the outside, you know, what they're portraying to us. But of course, we know that, especially from what we've been seeing lately, that people have other lives, you know, and they're kind of blending together, and it's causing some disruption in the church world. So, you know, we had the TD Jakes stuff, you know, Larry's stuff, all these other stuff. So, but it doesn't seem like anything got resolved. So are we to just draw our own conclusion and see who we believe? Is that what's supposed to do? Yeah, I don't know where was security. Now, a guy did come and kind of body slam him down, but I don't know how the guy got all the way up there. You just, I don't know. Yeah. Oh, I'm on the, oh, Candace over there. Y'all over there on the corner. Oh, no, y'all on the food. Okay, you're over there on the food channel. Thank you so much. I need some people over there. God bless you in your ministry. Yeah, so I'm not sure. We're going back to what I was saying. So are we to draw our own conclusions on the outcome of all this Larry Reid stuff and TD Jake stuff and Manasseh stuff? Are we going to get any lawsuits? Are we going to get any closure? Or is it just going to be business as usual? We're all human. That's right. So should we just close it out, y'all? Bishop Bonner, that Bishop Bonner, you know. But, you know, even with Bishop Bonner, I mean, we don't know what he did or didn't do. Nothing, I don't think much came out, which was great, but Dayton, well, I think he admitted to some things. Some things he did admit to. Okay, it's bubbling now. We got some. No, I wasn't doing this in here. I got totally thrown off, y'all. This is not what I was going to be doing. Hold on. This is not what I was going to do. I don't need butter in that. This butter is for this. But butter ain't gonna hurt them yams at all. I already cut them up. I got some garnet yams. All right. I already pre-cut them. I didn't want to be cutting them like I had to cut the collard greens. So we're going to put all those in there. Just going to throw them in there. And we're going to put a very tiny bit of water. Probably only about that much. You see, it's hardly anything. Hardly anything, because we know that yams create their own their own stuff. Actually, I should have put some in and then but I'll mix it around because I'm not making a whole lot. Usually I make more, but I'm not making a whole lot tonight. Okay, let me turn you down because I don't want no bubbling. Praise the Lord, Jess. Silent night, holy night. Well, sometimes it's good to stay silent. Crystal Cormier, what'd you say? Teams at TDJ situated there. My opinion, has died from. Yeah, I think it has. And I think it's up to us to draw the conclusions. It's up to us to figure out if we're going to continue to support these folks or if we're not going to support them. I mean, it's just pretty much your decision. Well, thank you so much, TV, for your Cash App. You get a plate tonight. We're going to put some sugar in here. Just a little bit, y'all. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. We're also going to put some brown sugar in here. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. This ain't for the diabetic. This ain't for the diabetic. One more. Okay. This ain't for the diabetic tonight. All right. Little bit becomes much. Yes, sir. When you place it in the master's hand. My housekeeper, what she do? She be putting stuff in here. I told her to don't put. She left them. I told her to leave them dishes up over there. That was fine, but should have told them to put them up. Put them up. All right. What else we gonna do in here? Actually, I want to mix these around a little bit because I may want to put some more in here. If you would only. And I don't know if y'all experience this. When you do put brown sugar and regular sugar in your yams, sometimes it's still not, you think you put a lot, but it ain't sweet. Because these yams, it depends on how bitter, I guess, your yams are, you know? So I went on and, where's my lid to that? Oh, it's over there. Okay. So I think the Spirit is calling on just a little bit more. Yes, Spirit, I hear you. I feel you speaking. I'm gonna give vent to the Spirit. And my thing is, y'all, did nobody tell you to eat the whole pan? You don't eat the whole pan. You know? Oh, you put a lot of sugar in there. Did nobody tell you to eat the whole pot of yams? Did nobody tell you that? Presbyterian, it should convert to the Presbyterian church. Do they have scandals? Let me tell you, all these churches got scandals since they just handle them in another way. We've seen that the Catholics had so much scandals, it just finally got out, but they were handling it their way, right? Wasn't they? Sweet, yeah. Or was that you, Dana? Yeah, so what we're gonna do here, we're gonna add a little inksy binksy, teensy binksy of vanilla. Little inksy binksy teensy. We're gonna add some cinnamon. A little bit of cinnamon up in here. One more for the Holy Ghost. And a little bit nutmeg, just a little bit, not too much. And what I like to add also, I need a little bit of salt. Huh? We do need a little bit of salt to, bring out the sweetness. Bring out the sweetness in the yams. I like to add just a little bit of cloves, y'all. Just a tad bit. Hey, what's up, Buck 3039? Not too much though. Don't go. I think just a little shake of that. Don't go crazy with that. All right. We're gonna mix that up. We're gonna mix that up in Jesus' name. Because whatever you do, do it all in the name of Jesus. I want to send prayers out to my Pfeiffer family and Price family up in San Jose, California. Lost their dad I grew up with him. He was one of the main musicians at the church growing up in San Jose, and was still playing actually. So I want to send up prayers for him and not for the family in this time of bereavement. So we're gonna go to San Jose and tear up that church. We tearing up the whole church for you, David. We're gonna tear the church up. Yeah, so and what I do, y'all, you don't put too don't put too much. Just a hint, because this stuff is kind of overpowering. Woo! Just a couple of drops. That's all you need. Lord, just drip me a little bit. Just drop me. Drop me, Lord. That's lemon extract. Just a little. Don't go overboard because you're going to taste it and then it ain't going to be right. Okay? So, all right. So we got those going. So what I'm going to do is put the lid on it, but not totally over it. You know, I don't want it to totally just soften up too much where it's mushy, even though there's really nothing wrong with having mushy yams because a lot of people eat them like that. I'm looking over here and ain't no a camera over here. I'm looking over here and the camera's over here. A lot of people, you know, like the mushy ones, but I don't know. I like them really soft. I don't want hard yams. I love lemon in my yam. Okay, Shelby. All right. You ever visit Jubilee? I heard of Jubilee, Jacqueline. I never visited Jubilee in San Jose. I had heard of them. Is that where Ron Canoli used to go all the time? Or not Ron Canoli? What's the other black guy who was in San Jose? Okay, Alan. All right. I'm in the house. I'm with my clothes. Yeah, you need a little touch of cloves in there. Yeah, thank you so much for the Cash App, TD. Okay. Oh, I hear some bubbling over here. Did we doing all right with these yams? Greens. All right, let's start with this mac and cheese, y'all. So we have the yams coming and they're doing their thing. Those it really doesn't take a whole lot with yams. Put that in there, put a lid on it, but don't cover it up all the way so it can breathe a little bit. And those will be done in a minute. Let's turn this on. Now, I'll take my butter. Let me turn this. Let me turn that there. Okay. Now I'll take my butter. Who is communion? And I didn't go to church today. Well, as often as you do this in remembrance of me. I really planned on going to church this morning. What was that doing? I don't know. Something in my spirit wouldn't loose me. Ron Canoli, yeah. What'd you say? Ron, okay. That's what I thought. He did go there a lot. A matter of fact, I wonder if he did a CD from there. Did a recording for that. Please hit like, everybody, as you come in. Yes, a happy Sunday with mac and cheese. Yes. We're going to make a little roux for this. What am I missing? Okay. I am going to remove this. Uh-oh. If you would only trust me. All right. You can't dump all the water out. You need some of that water in your noodles. Can't have them too dry. So we got the collard greens going. We got the candied yams going. And now let's get this mac and cheese going. I work nights. Oh, good. Oh, you working? So you working right now? We about to eat. So getting back to what I was saying. So we're drawing our own conclusion on all of this. Are we over it now? Are we doing no more content on it? We good? Because I'm good if y'all good. I'm good if y'all good. Uh-oh. Okay, this is what I don't want. I got to figure this out. I always do this. Okay. Okay, come on. Okay. I'm going to get it right. There we go. Woo! This thing be getting on my nerves. I guess I need to go get me a Darius Cooks one, huh? Y'all want me to go over there and get a Darius Cooks? They're wearing him out again. Guilty as I was guilty of all charges. Well, we didn't get no court papers, so ain't nobody guilty. Everybody just guilty of getting a little booty and guilty of getting a little peen. That's all everybody guilty of. That's all we got. We ain't got nothing else. Turn these down. I don't want you. Okay. All right. Let me see what I got to do here. I have to turn this one up because it's a smaller eye. Because I need you to. Oh, you on? Okay. Need you to get it going. Need you to get it going. On Calvary, I heard him say, case dismissed, say by grace. So that's what we saying to all of them. Case dismissed. Yeah, we just gonna let folks live. That's all we gonna do. Let them live, y'all. If we ain't sleeping with them, who we care? Who we care who they sleeping with? Now I will do commentary on you if some stuff come out. But me personally, I don't care who y'all sleeping with. Now, if you got a husband or a wife, let me turn this down. I don't want you getting a little, you're doing a little much over there. If you got a husband and a wife now, but you know what? Let me tell y'all something. There are more swingers in the world than y'all really want to admit to. There is a church world and outside of the church world, people are freaks. There really are more swingers than people think. It's like, really not going on in the church world and just regular world. Let me tell you, the people y'all working with, they are swinging on the weekends as fast and about how many branches and trees they can. Swinging and swinging and swinging. Now, everybody's not doing it, but I'm telling you, there's more. But I think the problem comes in some situations when it gets out that you cheating and have to actually, address it. What's up, Queen Mom? Good to see you tonight. Married but single. Yeah, but I mean, I think there's way more, because I was pretty shocked to hear about a couple of couples that I know who are, they've been married for a while and they're actually swingers. I was like, wow. And they've been married. I know one been married for like 20 years. One been married for like 10, 11 years. And it works for them. It works for them. For now. But I think, you keep dibbling and dabbling in that, you're going to meet somebody you're going to have some real good feelings with, and that's going to disrupt your regular life. Yeah, the saints. I got some butter in there, so I'm going to put some little flour in here. Oh, yeah, let me turn that down now. A little bit more. I'm going to stir that up. We're just going to do a little roux, y'all. Just with some butter, or as they say, any fat or whatever, and some flour. Just a little roux to kind of bind that. I'm just gonna tell y'all now, I do not put eggs in my mac and cheese. I think a roux binding and some other stuff is good enough. These greens is cooking good, y'all. They right on schedule. I'm going to put just a little bit more flour. All right. That should work. I'm only human. But you know what? I still think there's a thing where if you are going to get into a certain position in life, I don't think you have the pleasure of doing whatever the hell you want to do. Am I by myself with that? People say, yeah, you're grown, but when you get into a certain position in life, let me turn that down, and you are pretty much acting like you are God's, sitting next to God's, or on God's lap, and it comes to find out that you and your wife are swingers, or you are professing to be heterosexual, and you are fluid or bisexual. It's just like with Diddy. But, and then the question comes with Diddy and people like Diddy, not saying that he needs to go around and if those accusations are true, essaying people and doing things when people don't want them to be done to them. But there's a lot of stigma in liking what you like, especially when it comes to a black man. White boys get away with it in college and everything. They've been grabbing each other's balls and pinching each other's nipples, and they've been doing that ever since, they was in high school, and ever since they was, and that's all fun and games. And, then it leads on to other stuff, but it's still accepted a lot more in other cultures. But the black church, or the black period, I think we shine, we put a side eye to that because we want people to we want to perceive them as we want to perceive them. We don't think that they're human. But I don't know. That's just my thoughts. We the Ghost says, yes, that's true. Seem to have a certain look for. Yeah. So you in a certain position, I think we want you to act a certain way, and we don't want to think that you're in a thong. We don't want to think that you have a harem of men. We just don't want to think that. We want to think of you as really having the backbone of God. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even turn that down. I think my friends are going to start. I hope they don't start because I have my other phone. I can't turn it off. Jacqueline says, I think anyone in public eye needs to be careful who they trust. Yes. Yeah. And the thing about it, you can trust somebody for years upon years upon years, and one little thing but on the flip side of that, Jack, you can trust someone years upon years upon years, and you do one thing or do something that they think is wrong, and all of a sudden everything has changed, and they got diarrhea of the mouth. You got people like Vincent coming out. And I don't want to disparage his story or anything, but but you were in it for so many years, and having sex and spending, and what got me was like when he said this camera equipment that I'm on now, I got from the MBN network or from the people of the church. It's like, you shouldn't even said that, dude. That was horrible. But what's up, Nita? Okay. I'm just running my mouth. All right, let's get this ball running. So I got a little roux going, just a little bit of roux. Just something, just a little flour and butter. All right. I am going to put some heavy cream in here. That's what I'm going to do. Put a little heavy cream. And I'm also going to, put some seasoning in here too. I like to put a little paprika for color. Little paprika. A little bit of Tony's. Just a little bit of Tony's. I might sneeze, y'all. Y'all know how this stuff goes. Just a little bit, not much. Don't need all that much. And I put some pepper. That's probably going to make me sneeze. Pepper and some garlic powder. Now, I used to do onion powder, but I don't have any. I thought I had some. I think I used it all last time I did it. I just move that up a little bit just to incorporate that in there. And then I'm finna do something. I'm finna do something, y'all. I'm finna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna pop open a can. Cream of mushroom. All right. I'm just gonna put some cream of mushroom in here. I just like the taste of it in it. You can do cream of mushroom or you can do cream of chicken. Whatever cream you want. I usually do mushroom. I only do chicken. I used to do chicken. My daughter's mom was allergic. She's allergic to mushrooms. So when I would cook, and I know she would probably take some home to her mom, I would just do chicken. But she ain't getting no more food from me. So I use cream of mushroom. Go ahead and mix that on up. Okay. It gets a little thick, and that's fine. Just a little thick. And it's because of the cream, the heavy whipping cream, which we're going to put a little bit more in once we start incorporating everything. Oh no, it's just a jam jar, little sweet Shiraz 2022, I guess. I don't know. It's good though. I usually get it I got this particular one at Total Wine, but I like to usually have it on sale at Ward's Market. What's up, Marcus Terry from Virginia? Where's everybody from? Let's see. Tone Sergeant's Time says, I watch you a lot. And I have a question. Did Mother Daniels Carter change jurisdiction on it? I haven't heard that. Now, will she probably? Possibly. I haven't heard that she has. But you know, Pastor Daniels is over there doing what she want to do. So, I don't know. I used to use Velveeta, just chop some Velveeta up in it. But I was like, it don't make a difference. These do that. And I also do cheddar cheese, all right? Just some Campbell's cheddar cheese. But I don't do a lot of it. I just do some because I don't like the look of it. I just do some. I don't do a lot. I probably do like half a can. And I hate it because I generally waste the other half. But mix that in there. Now you have to remember, you do have to season your stuff because if your mac and cheese ain't gonna taste like nothing if you don't. Baltimore in the house, Dana Dane. San Francisco, Denise M. Yes. San Francisco, I gotta get to San Francisco. I love to slip away to San Francisco very, very, very often. Alan is in Cleveland, Ohio. What's the matter, Jacqueline? All right, so I got the regular cheese here, y'all. The regular cheese. So what I did, it's a medium sharp. All right. And I also have a couple of other ones that I use. Of course, good old faithful Gouda. Some Gouda, smoked Gouda. And I also like ghost pepper. This is some good. So this just adds just a little bit of spice to your mac and cheese. Ghost pepper. So this is good as well. So we're going to put some in there. I'm going to put some in there. That's what we're going to do. Of course, we're going to save some. We're going to save some for when we actually put it in there. All right. Now, at this point, I'm going to add just a little bit more cream. And we are going to mix it around. In the South, I never had any cream or mushroom candy. Yeah, it. A lot of you know what? Let me tell you where I got it from. I got it from a recipe Patti LaBelle does. She doesn't do it all the time, but she has done it. And I remember doing it and I said, ooh, this tastes good. Let's check on these yams. Usually you like to turn the yams a little bit, just so. And then in a little while, we're going to add a little kick, add a little something to it to, okay. Turn them. I'm going to put this back on there. Let's soften it up quite well. I need to see you some bubbles, though. I need to see you to get some bubbles going in there. All right. Welcome, everyone. Thanks, Inspire. Fret not thyself. James Askew. What's up? Askew. Remember that guy used to sing that? When you're down and in despair. Hold on, help is on the way. Askew. That man died, though. And they don't know how he died. He slipped up out of here. Did William ever get his files? No. I personally think I don't think he has them. I don't think Vincent has them. That's my opinion on it. I don't think he has them. But even those files, I mean, like I said before, I think they're just old scandals. Maybe stuff he had on his website. Them preachers are praying. Them preachers probably hit up Vincent and gave him a little cash and say, please don't give him them files. We don't want to start this shit up again. So I don't think he's gonna get no files back, but that's just me running my mouth. I don't know. Melbeck wine, Alabama Melbeck wine. The one you're drinking might be a blended red. Yes, it is a blended red. It definitely is a blended red. Yeah, with cherry berries and some other stuff, but it is a blended. Yeah, I love this because it's really not expensive, but it's really good. A lot of expensive wine don't taste all that hot. Yes, that's my opinion. But, and does any of old stuff need to be dredged up again from almost 10 years ago on preachers and pastors? No. We all know they freaks. Ain't nothing new. Well, we got us some good cheese sauce, y'all. Got us some good cheese sauce. Yeah. Hold on. Help is on the way. Let me get a plastic spoon, fork. Let me see what this is doing. Something's missing. Maybe not. I don't know. Something missing, y'all. Something missing. I think it's all right. I don't want to overdo it. I don't like no salty stuff. I think it's fine. I did add black pepper. I did. Maybe I'll just throw some more in here. I did add black pepper. I'll put some more Inspire. Just because you said. Yeah, let me put some more. I like it for coloring also. Just makes it look like something is, done really cooked. Ooh, it's nice and peppery. That's like a good peppered corn steak. All right. And greens only got 22 minutes, y'all. They're gonna be done. Okay, Inspire. Look at you. We gonna try it your way. We're gonna try it your way. And you know I got it. A little ground mustard. Okay, all right. We're gonna mix that up in there. See how that tastes. Oh, human hope. This is my grease. Smoked turkeys are for quitters. No, you can't have no big old ham hocks and all that. No. No ham hocks, necks, and butts. We're gonna do smoked turkey. That's all. And that's gonna be the meat for the night. Smoked turkey. All right, let's try this now. Inspire. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I don't know if it's your mustard or not, but something popped. Something popped. I think we good. Something popped. All right, we good with that. So what we're gonna do is to wipe this down. I need to, and I like to do things easy. I buy these, y'all. I buy these. Throw them away. That's what I buy. Okay. Well, thank you. All right. So we got some. Let me turn this off. I don't need that no more. I said we got our noodles. We got them kind of al dente. They're not all the way, And I didn't cook the whole pound. I did about 3/4 of it. 3/4 of it. I just didn't want all that. You don't need all that. Okay. And I like to put about half of that. Gonna mix that up in there. All right. Oh, you know what I didn't do, y'all? I usually butter my pan. I didn't do it. It's okay. This ain't for family, my big family, so it don't matter. But I usually butter the pan or spray some little whatever oil you want, avocado, canola, whatever you want, just in the pan, so it won't stick as bad. And I'm going to put a little bit more cheese, right? Just in the middle of that. Excuse me. And remember, we did Gouda, medium sharp, excuse me, ghost pepper, ghost pepper. And I usually do some other stuff, but I'm doing all that today. You can do whatever cheeses you want. Whatever you want to get clogged up with, you do it. We're going to put the rest of that in there. It's right and good, as Tremaine used to sing. All right. He's right and good. It's better to obey than to have so many sacrifices. Something like that. I got noodles popping out everywhere. Noodles over here, noodles over there. All right. This is gonna be right, y'all. Please like right now. Liquid smoke. Oh, yeah. We can add that. I haven't seasoned the greens yet. I'm gonna try that, Denise. That sounds right. What's up, P Hall? That sounds kind of right. A little liquid smoke in there. Just make sure you don't have a whole bunch of areas that are not engulfed with cheese. All right. Now, what I did see, I went to a cook-off competition last week, and this restaurant, they had mac and cheese. And what they did was they prepared the mac and cheese, you know, pretty much regular through the oven and everything. But what they did was before they served it, they scooped it out and they put it on a griddle and let that thing get a little crispy. They won the competition, just to let you know. And it was really just about the ribs, but I was seeing how they were actually cooking preparing the other food. I said, oh, and it's a Filipino lady, Anita's Eats, and she's opening up a restaurant here next month. And when she put that mac and cheese, they put a scoop of that mac and cheese on the griddle, I said, oh, I'm going to have to do that. So won't y'all try that one time? You know, after you do this, after you put it in the oven, after it bakes and all that, scoop it out and get you like one of them pancake griddles, or if you have a griddle on your stove, then, yeah. And I don't have a whole lot of cheese. I could have, you know what? I had some more cheese in there. You know what? I got cheese. I got cheese. You got cheese. What we got? Ooh, that cheese ain't good. That ain't good. Well, you know how you just be having cheese, y'all. I got cheese now. Now that cheese I grated. The cheese that's on there now I grated. This ain't grated cheese, but we just gonna accent a little bit on the top. Just a little bit of fake stuff. Y'all know y'all don't be doing the real stuff all the time at home. I just want a little bit on there just so it can harden at the top. You know. All right. Grilled mac and cheese. Yes, I'm telling you, it's inspired. It was very interesting. And when I tasted that, I was like, this is what it needed. So all they did was after they took it out, you know, they scooped it, put it on that grill, moved it around a little bit, flipped it around once it got a little, you know, hard on there. It was excellent. So I put this on 400. I probably should have put it to 450, but let's see. Maybe I'll do 425. Yeah, let me do 425. Because, you know, all that is cooked. It just needs to get together and do its thing. Well, this is hot. All right. All right. How we doing? Let me see. Okay. All right. But I like to do something with these too. We're going to do something with that too. Let us make a slurry real quick. I like to thicken up the juice in the yams. So I get some cornstarch. All right. You know, I never be measuring nothing. I just put some cornstarch in here. That's probably a little bit too much. And then you put a little water. Then you mix it around. I need a spoon. And if you would have put these dishes up and I left them here. Okay. Yeah, put a little So we have a little slurry here. We want to thicken up those juices in that yams. That's what we want to do. That's what we want to do. So a little cornstarch and water. What's up, Just Cooling with the crew? Sargento, yes. Kraft is the only cheese for good man. Okay. How about you don't like Tip? This is a good brand too. Tillamook. But it's better, of course, when you get the blocks and grate it. This stuff is really not good for mac and cheese. Y'all really need to grate because it does melt different. It just comes out different. So yeah. So let's put. Uh-oh. Sorry, you ain't off yet. We're gonna add a little of this slurry to this. We just gonna thicken that up a little bit. There we go. Just to the juice itself. Okay. All right. We're just gonna do that. We're gonna do it. All right. Okay. Just so we can have a little bit thicker. I think in the oven it does a little bit better, but it's still, you still probably need it to thicken it up even when it comes in the oven, but not as much. But that's just, yeah, there you go, Lance Channel. See, they know what I'm talking about. That Tillamook. That's what you use. If you're going to cook for folk, if you're cooking for yourself and you want to just use some more cheap stuff, go ahead and do it, I guess. But I don't even want the cheap stuff for myself, to tell you the truth. Yeah, so if anybody wants to come up and just chit chat, you have questions for me, you can do that. We can talk about any past issues that are going on around these YouTube streets. Feel free to come on up and chit chat with St. James. Let's see, we have only about 10 more minutes for the greens. Our mac and cheese is in the oven. That'll be done in probably, it don't take that long for mac and cheese. It's already done. It just needs to come together. And we got our yams here. So that's all I'm making. I got some smoked turkey and the greens and the collard greens. So that's going to be the meat. We don't need no other meat. I'm not making no other meat and all that stuff. We need to be off meat anyway, don't we? But yeah, let me see something. Let me see if I can pull that up really quick on Larry's page, because that was crazy. Let me see. Yeah, I'll pull it up so everybody can see that. I've got so much to thank God for. So many wonderful blessings and so many open doors. Let's share the screen. Look at this, y'all. This is a mess.
Virtual audience as well. We are about 2.5 weeks in. Hey.
Oh my God. Did you see that?
Hello?
Hey, can you see?
And welcome to our virtual audience as well.
Hold on.
We are about 2.5 weeks in. Hey.
Woo!
Whoa.
Yeah.
Not at.
Wow. That was crazy. Yeah. What's up, man?
Hey.
How are
all
you?
the love from Ohio.
Ohio. What is going on in Ohio?
Beats me. I haven't been to I take that back. I went to my family's funeral.
Okay.
So that was the last time I was at the Cleveland Church of Christ.
Oh, Church of Christ. Now, correct
Yes.
me if I'm wrong. Y'all don't do music over there.
No,
Instruments.
actually, we do. We were a part of Bonner.
Oh, okay. Okay. So that's a
We're
different
cool,
church.
JC. We ain't Church of God in Christ. We're cool, JC.
Okay.
We
Okay.
thugs. We some thugs.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you. We some thugs. We get down with the get down at the cool JC.
Yeah.
At the cool JC, we look. If you ain't practicing that, what William McCray said, it's an abominable.
Yes. He owed that apostolic. How dreadful.
You know, it's an abominable. That's what he say.
I tell you, you better leave what I grew up on alone.
Yeah, that's what I'll say. I'll be in
Yeah.
the chat sometimes. I can't even get it. I'll be at work at night. You know, here it's 9:26, but
Yeah.
I just enjoy you. Like
Thank you.
I enjoy the down to earth, and I just enjoy you as a whole person, as a individual, and I
appreciate
respect that. And I truly appreciate your individuality.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are Cardinal. You are
I can only be who I am. That's all.
man. You are Bishop. I'm not a part of no beef. I'm not a part of a beef sector. I don't care about none of that. Whatever is good content, I respect and I enjoy. But
that's how I've kind of moved. I think starting off, you want to see where you need to be connected. But
Yes.
then as you keep growing, you start saying, well, that may be good people over there, but it just ain't for me. And you just kind of find your own way.
Absolutely. So I just respect it and I enjoy you as a whole. Like, pardon me walking around, but I just enjoy you as a whole and I respect that. And you always have a good laugh. Like, always. Like, always.
I think you need to laugh more. I mean, and just like it's just like with all the scandals and other things that come, it's like we are really confused and delusional in regards to these people are human. We're all human.
I'm only human.
That's right.
Look, my
to make mistakes. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
My father used to sing that all the time, and I used to get so irritated. But now I respect it so much. Like, that's my go-to when I will get aggravated or still get aggravated with the Christians. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm only human. Don't ask for too much too fast. Like, what the fuck?
So tell me this. You've heard about the Jakes and the Larrys and all these scandals. What is your synopsis on it? What is the end game in your mind? What do you think about that?
Personally,
or do you even have an opinion?
I really do, but I really don't, because I look at things through the glass door, as it were, the fourth wall. I look at it as, the Larry Reid thing is kind of hard to swallow due to the fact that, you know, your closet is being cleaned out.
Mm-hmm.
And you said
when you tried to clean out TDs.
Yeah. And what you said was so amazing and outstanding. You said, Prophet Jordan, you didn't see that coming.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I grew up under the auspices of Bishop Bonner, and it's always been, what has the Bible said? Yeah. Yeah. We're Bible people. We're not worldly people. However, the worldly people sometimes can say, you know, we always have that thug cousin. Yeah. That fresh out of jail, and he can recognize your pastor for who he is. Right. And be like, oh yeah, y'all go to that church, huh? Really? So a lot of times preachers don't want to acknowledge that relative, but that relative is the prophet. Right. Unfortunately, he's a drunkard, he's a whoremonger, he's everything that he's a drunkard, he's a druggie. And sometimes that relative needs to be in your life that's disassociated from your Christendom to
keep you balanced?
I'm a drunkard.
Uh-huh.
I'm Noah, but ain't nobody touching me.
Right.
I smoke
Right.
cigarettes. I cuss. I fight. Occasionally, I may get in your face.
I preach, I
However,
teach, I shout. So you cuss, you fight, you.
look, I got a lot of habits. However,
Right.
I love equally as hard, and sometimes I just don't respect the false prophecies.
Yeah.
You can't get me with your money because I can make my own every day.
Yeah. I'm dropping in just some butter in there.
Butter. Hey, that's
I'm
what
just
I'm
gonna
talking
drop it
about.
up
Some
in
butter.
there.
No more. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then we
I hope
cover
you
it
got
up. Now we turn it all the way off and cover it up and let the butter and everything do its thing.
right on.
But
Dropped off.
that was my question. It's like I don't want to, like I was saying in my last in one of my videos, I was just saying that I'm not going to be so quick to call people a false prophet, but I am going to say that you are probably off. You were off, and you need to accept that because you're human.
Exactly.
You
We
know.
only, God only. I'm gonna tell you this, and this is me personally. God only gives discernment a little bit, just a rain bucket. I take it as a rain bucket. He
Well, yeah,
gives you
why would
just
he
enough.
give you all the discernment? You would be God. You wouldn't
Exactly.
need him.
Exactly. Most
We would
definitely.
only need you, Bishop so and so, or Prophet so and so. We wouldn't need God if he gave everything in my life I'm supposed to abide by to you.
Exactly. And I grew up, much like yourself. Growing up, I'll be 40 in October. But growing
Okay.
up, we used to be scared of the prophet coming to the church.
Right. Because I remember growing up, they get a thus said the Lord God. That's the kind of stuff we grew up with.
Man, we grew up you better clean the house. you better clean the house. Anoint the doorknobs. We grew up on the oil.
Right.
Because he poured in the oil and the wine.
Hold on, Alan. Gotta let the air out.
There it is. See?
It'll stop in a minute.
There it is. See? And look, even when the prophet came through, he had to let the air out. He had to let the air out of the pastor. Because the pastor head sometimes will get big.
Right.
He's like,
you had a word for the pastor.
Exactly. But the word was universal.
Yeah.
So that's the word I grew up on. And now it's like, if you sow in, you get a word. And half the time the pastor.
And then you just stares at kids. We be over there just as quiet. Ooh,
oh my God. And you look. I sat behind. My aunt was a nurse, right? At the time, my mother was a part-time member.
Yeah.
And, my aunt was a nurse. And, I sat next to her. And she was fanning the drummer. It was back in the day. The nurse, you couldn't tell the nurses in the choir because she was always fanning. But it was a big thing for me and my brother when we were growing up in it. Like, oh my God, he about to come preach. He about to come down our lane. He about to come down Mockingbird Lane.
Yeah.
But as I grow older, as well, have more understanding.
Yeah.
I become liberal in thought. I'm like, okay, now what is he gonna say? I want to hear what he or she say.
Yeah.
Even though I don't attend regularly, but some things make me intrigued. I'm like, okay, now.
Yeah.
Just want to put a pin somewhere. And sometimes you can't even put a pin because there's nothing but commas.
And my thing is, I don't want to, I'm not the one to take away things of the church and prophecy and prayer and fasting. I don't want to take that things of traditional church away. But I think we have to make sure that we're not getting caught up in the things of church and the formalities of church, that we're showing a closed and blinded eye to what is sparking up now. Now we're realizing that these people are human, that these people are doing some things that we've done, or, I think we have to keep that balance in our head that, okay, calm down, everybody. We appreciate the church, but we have to live in reality as well. I think that's the problem. Nobody's living in reality.
You ready for this? Tradition got us in place where we recognize the faults of the church. Because COVID made pastors realize, clean up your house.
And it opened up a lot of understanding about church. COVID did.
Yeah. Open up your house. Oh, clean your house. Wait, first of all, open up that door, then clean your house. Because
Yeah.
guess what? We see now that you don't have it all together and you're leaning and dependent on the fear tactic of what church was.
Right.
So now that we live through this freedom, as most pastors would call it, exile, because
Right.
I work with a pastor. He's like, man, y'all ain't nothing but y'all in exile. And I'm like, well, join the camp. Pitch your tent next to me. I got a bottle of Hennessy.
Right. Right.
You know, I'm not
man.
Baptist. Look, I'm not Baptist. I grew up apostolic, but you can smoke on a porch in the back.
Right. Right.
Because you're just like me now. You're exposed.
We used to talk about the Baptists because they went out after singing and popped a cigarette. But I'm like, I think the Baptists were more real than we were.
Exactly. And they had no fear.
Yeah, my friends are going crazy. Y'all stop texting because I forgot to put it on.
Oh,
do not disturb.
I can't see anything. I hope they ain't talking bad about me. But hello, praise the Lord, everybody. I said, praise the Lord, everybody.
I'm gonna finish these collards for everybody. Thank you for coming up, though. Appreciate you.
I appreciate you, and I just enjoy you. And man, keep up the good work, man. Like,
thank you, man. I appreciate
full support. And
all right, man.
May God bless you.
All right. The collards are done, y'all. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Now, what I like to do though, I don't be fooling up and around with no turkey skin. I don't like no turkey skin in my greens. The meat is fine. I don't do turkey skin or turkey bones. So I always take out. I don't know if y'all can see, but y'all can't really see. But I'm taking out the bones and the skin. And the meat is just falling off the bone. It just fell off the bone, y'all. Just fell off the bone. It just fell off the bone. Just fell off the bone. See, that pressure cooker, that'll do you right. That'll do you right. Now let's get the other one. All right. Bishop Johnson used to say, all right. When we were singing too long and it was time for her to shut up, he would get up and say, all right. Y'all sit down. Didn't get me later, Chris. You know, when the spirit has left, y'all need to sit down. I say, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Then get up the next week and do the same thing. See, we got that turkey, that wing and that drumstick. We got it cleaned out. Got it cleaned out. So let's season these bad boys. Let's season them up. I'll put everything into the kitchen sink in there. Will Bishop Sheard be reelected? Yes, Sheard will be reelected. You heard it first here from the prelate of the Cardinal Church sector here on these social media streets. Bishop J. Drew Sheard will be elected as your next presiding bishop of the Churches of God in Christ, Inc. Sheard, when you're elected, send me an offering. All right, we got some garlic powder. We got some herbs de Provence, in other words, Italian seasoning. Put a nice little deal of that in there. Of course, we got to have our wonderful pepper. I just opened up the bits section and just throw that pepper on in there. Throw it in there. Remember, we didn't season anything before we put these on. So we're going to put some paprika. A little bit of paprika in there. We're going to put a little bit of ground fennel. Just a little tinge of ground fennel, not too much. Don't go overboard with the fennel now. Don't go overboard with that. And what we need is some saison. That's what I like to do. That's why I like to do this. I love this stuff, all right? It just adds all kind of good flavor to it. Go ahead and sprinkle that on in there, the whole little package, all right? And we're going to put a little chicken bouillon, just a little thing of chicken bouillon. I label myself, let me highlight that. I label myself the carnal church sector, and I know when people think carnal, just a little bit of, not too much of that, y'all. When people think, well, hold on, let me tell you, and I'll tell you right now. And I like this. I got another deal of this in there, but I'm gonna use the rest of this. It's not that much. But this is dried chili, and it's the Asian dried chili. We're just gonna put the rest of that in there. I'm probably gonna sneeze in a minute. And because we did turkey, y'all, we did smoked turkey in here. It doesn't have the fat content as it would as the ham hocks and things like that. So we're going to do some olive oil. This is some extra virgin olive oil that I like to buy, and we just gonna squirt some in there, all right? Just so your mouth will just know. Your mouth knows that you're sucking on some good greens, all right? So we don't have that horrible ham hock fat, but we do have some good fat that will connect to those greens, and so they can slide down your throat a little bit better. And of course, we're going to add a little bit of the apple cider vinegar, okay? Just a little teeny bit of that. And Jacqueline or somebody said, who said about the smoked, add some smoke? Those are not Southern greens, sir. No, I'm in California, so we're going to call them California greens. How about that? That's what they are. So I do have some smoke in here. Yes. So we're going to try this. I did it once, and I haven't done it before, but someone just suggested that we do it. We're just going to do that's all we need of that. Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. You don't need a whole lot. Just use what you got. All right? Here we go. Now we're going to stir these bad boys up. Ooh. So we didn't make any meat tonight, but our meat will be the smoked turkey. All right? We don't need no more meat. We got too much meat going on around here. Let's get some more. I don't like that skin up in I don't want no turkey skin up in my greens. We're going to get that out of here. No turkey skin. I don't like it. I don't want it. Okay, going back to carnal church sector, or carnal. Because we all have some carnality that is bound up in us. You may think you don't, and you want to, use that word as a really bad, type of derogatory word, but it's really not. It's just a part of who we are. We are not always spiritual. We are not always walking in the light, all right? The beautiful light. Sometimes we let our lights dim. Sometimes we give over to the flesh. That's just what we do. That's just who we are. One more thing I forgot to add. You got to add, to take that bitterness out, you got to add some sugar, all right? Not too much. That's all we need, all right? We don't want to make no sweet pea yams, collard greens, but we do need to add a little bit of sugar in there. So, I see another piece of skin. I don't do the skin. All right. So some people take offense to it. Some Christians take offense to it. I've heard some content creators talk against it, but that's fine. They can do whatever they want to do. That's their prerogative. But biracial greens. Why? Because I'm light skinned? Is that what you're saying? Because I'm light skinned? Got Italian, Asians, and Mexicans. Yes. What'd you say, Cream Mom? You put smoked pig in your greens. Yes, these are Italian, Asians, and Mexicans in these greens. You are correct, sir. But let me tell you, you would kiss my feet after you tasted these greens. Yes, you would. Yes, you would. We're gonna let them sit in that juice before I show y'all. We're just gonna let them sit in that juice and all them spices. See, I like to let them spices saturate and manifest all up in there. Here's critique of the state. Inspire says, I also think the title is a needed critique of the state of the church. Hopefully the mirror brings correction. Yes, because a lot of times, when we say the carnal church or whatever, Christians are running to it to see what's going on. What does he mean carnal? No. And then when they start listening to what I'm talking about, you start relating to what I'm talking about in some aspects. Okay. So right now, one of the big stories on my over here is about the Peace Apostolic Church in Carson, California, Los Angeles. You have them being sued by 2 former members for misappropriation of funds. So you're going to tell me that is spiritual? No, they were working in carnality while still working in the church, while still singing every Sunday, while still, orchestrating every Sunday. They were still in the church, but during the week, they're stealing money. So they're still in the church, but the carnality inside of them is working overtime. So here we have the carnal church. People don't like it. You may want to turn it off, but it's still the truth. Not saying that, I'm not saying that's all, like I said, I'm not saying that it's always bad. We're just human, y'all. That's all we are. He says you got to have them smoked ham hocks. Hey, I believe you. It is what it is. Let me see what this is doing. Okay. A little bit more. That mac and cheese. Let's see what these yams are doing. All right. Y'all see them yams? Let me see. Give y'all a little tip. I got these from Williams Sonoma, these things. Let me tell you, I probably got for like $2 each or something. Don't think that you can't shop at the good stores and not get a deal. I think I got these big, nice kitchen towel, for like $2 each. Those are them yams. You see that butter on top? That them yams, y'all. Uh-oh. I knocked over my phone. Let me get this. I knocked over my phone. Loose here. What's up, JP? You're not late. You're right on time. He's on time. Right on. Let me unplug these. All right. I'm going to, let's see. Yep. So yeah, I hope that answered your question in regards to the carnal church, bacon grease or butter, no bacon grease. Thank you. I have another one. This is the daddy of it right here. That's the daddy and that's the baby. Yeah. I make some really good gumbo in that other one. It makes really good gumbo and some good old what they call them, oxtails, even though I'm not really eating a lot of that these days, but yeah. What else we got? What's up, Denise Monroe? A show, we love God, but you bring the open conversation about current time. Thank you, appreciate it. And we always have a conversation. It should always be a conversation. You know, we go so long and not really, you see glory in those. But there will be glory after this. You're right. You see them in these yams. They're in here. God's going to turn it around. He will bring you out. I gotta taste them. Ooh, I thickened up that juice with that slurry. I'm telling you, God is working in me. God specializes. All right, let me let you see these greens. Since y'all so doubtful, he didn't put no ham hocks. He didn't put no diabetes and no blood pressure in them. We got to have our blood pressure at a certain level if they're going to taste good. They taste good. Where is he at? All right. Actually, here's my. Y'all want some pot liquor? Y'all want some pot liquor? You know, I don't like a lot of juice. I don't like a lot of juice. And then I have a friend who don't like nothing but juice. They want all the juice. Give them all the juice, Lord. All right. I'm just putting these on. Mac and cheese is still in there. It's still in there. I just want y'all to see these. Now let me taste them. Let me taste. Seen them running down the street. My windows all open like I'm a white person. Then where I'm in a white neighborhood, but still. Let's get some of that turkey in there. Usually I put hot sauce on them or something, but I put my Asian chili in there. Asian. Woo! Those greens. Well, hot. Those yams, y'all. Let me tell you about these yams. These yams came all the way from heaven down, came from heaven to earth to show us the way. From the earth to the cross, these yams, the redemption it paid. From the cross to the grave, from the grave to my stomach. St. James outdid himself. This is good, y'all. I'm finna pull out the mac and cheese in a minute. Wanted to get a little brown on the top. Now, if I was cooking for my family, be honest. If I was cooking for my big family, I probably would put a little bit of Tony's in here. Just a little bit. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to do that anyway. Yeah, I'm going to put a little bit of Tony's in there. And I think that's it. One thing I ain't going to do is lie to you now. Now, they're really good, but I think the little bit of Tony's is what it needed. Got just what I needed from the Lord. Oh, Lord, I see another piece of skin. We can't do that. No. My eyes have seen the glory. I have to see certain things a certain way to eat it. And I don't like to look at that skin. Let me just put some of the on the side after where's they at? I'm missing something. My friends are somewhere and I'm missing it. Man, I can't get on that phone. Oh, actually, I can see. I'm finna be nosy. I can see on my laptop. Where they at? What I gotta pull up to after I get out of here? Just about a few minutes ago. Where they all at? Where they at? The exercise. Zillow. Yeah, the mortgages. What are they talking about? Dang, did you go back? We just wrapping up. Oh, hey, got 5K man. Oh, I'm on the wrong one. I'm in the wrong chat, y'all. Okay, now you know how you got so many chats going on with your friend. Where are they at? Okay. He trying to send a video. Let me see what this video is. Let me stop this. Where he at? Oh, he's somewhere good in ghetto. Oh, okay. Oh, I know what the problem. Oh, I know where he at. Oh, I'm so ghetto, y'all. I'm sorry. I know what's going on now. Ooh, that's some good stuff. I gotta get the phone one. That's what it needed, y'all. Just a little touch of Tony's. Or any Cajun season. So you've seen everything I put in there. You know what? A little of that juice of them yams got over there with my greens, and it blessed my soul, and it blessed my soul without a word. All right, let's see. This is good, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't even gonna lie to you. That's good. I'm gonna finish that later. Let's see what's up. Okay. I want to give it 5 more minutes. I like a good golden crust. Y'all what y'all talking about? I am not expecting guests, but I guarantee you, if I tell my friends to come over and eat, they will be over here in 2.2 seconds. But my house ain't really. She cleaned it, but I don't have everything like in order. Did you see Shirley Caesar's comments regarding Bishop Marion White? Yeah, I did. Yeah. How she was trying to get him to do sex talk with her. Bless her heart. I don't know why Shirley's around here trying to prove to us that she's straight. We all know that, Shirley, you like to dibble dabble in the lady pond. Chill out, Shirley. It's like she's doing all that faking over there at Carlton Pearson's musical. Oh my God, did he say first gentleman? Girl, you didn't have so many first ladies. We not even gonna they are really going in. I can't turn this off either. I cannot turn this off. Stop! Stop texting. I can't, because if I turn, I don't think I could turn that off on my laptop. Can I turn it off? I tried. No. Anyway, yeah, but Shirley, that don't move me. You know, it's like that old school. Do y'all think this stuff just started in the in our time? They used to be on the the Chitlin circuit and on the road, the caravans and all them other folks. They wasn't straight. They was with each other. They was swapping with each other. I mean, y'all can believe what y'all want to believe, but there's all that fake being shocked because he said first gentleman. She didn't had a bunch of first ladies, so allegedly. So yeah. Pepper juice. I usually put pepper juice in my greens. Yeah, I usually do. I put a little vinegar in that other thing, but I do usually put pepper juice. Can't play with me. Can't play with me. Matter of fact, let me see. I usually do. I don't want to come out. These greens are really good. That's all I need, y'all. I don't need nothing else. You don't need no other meat. All you need is your greens with with this smoked turkey in it. That's all you need. And with these candied yams, that's all you need. And with this mac and cheese, that's about to be, let me say, can y'all see it? Can y'all see it? I'm gonna give it just a few more minutes. Quick question, Alan, go ahead. You have a quick question. Albertina turned Shirley. I don't know who turned who out. I don't know who turned who out. There was accusation of some showers and some other things and some, I heard about that, but who else is it? Yeah, Tony's is Cajun. Yeah, it is. Yep. I'm just trying to see if I missed anything. Yes, it's an Instapot, JP. Not, Instapot. Yeah, Instapot. That's what it is. Only 40 minutes. 40 minutes in an Instapot, and you're good. That's all you need with your greens. Please hit like, everybody, and support the channel. Appreciate you for supporting all of my channels here, the St. James Show, the Carnal Church Sector Headquarters, and also St. James Eats. All right, I'm going to be doing some more cooking stuff on here, so I want you to make sure that your notifications are turned on all channels. All right. What happened to Joan Hill Brown of Thompson Woodfield? I don't know. Thomas Woodfield. I have no idea. Was that his fiance? I'm not too sure. What'd you say? What are my greens? They are just a guacamole. What does that mean? Break that down. If Jesus goes with me. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know what was happening over there in Detroit, really. That, them is my Detroit folk. I really don't. You would have to go over there and ask Eric Maurice Clark at Gospel Diaries. He knows stuff that is craziness. He knows all kind of. Eric know a lot of stuff. Eric Maurice Clark of Gospel Diaries knows a lot of stuff that he's never said. If Eric was to reveal a lot of the gospel music industry stuff that he knows to be true, Eric would have the most populous channel on YouTube. But he chooses to, dummy down his reporting, and I respect him for it. Yeah. Oh, a good combo was had. What did I miss? If Jesus comes. Yeah, I don't know if I missed anything. Yes, I don't think I missed anything. Yeah. So make sure everyone has liked this. I'm going to pull this. Let me see. Yeah, I'm just waiting on I think a couple more minutes. I don't know when I'll be on this week. Depends on what pops off. There's always something going on around these social media streets. So what did I put on my, let me see what I put on my community page. That is always a go-to. If you have not turned on the notifications so you get when I post something on the community page, you definitely need to do that as well, okay? Because I don't always go live every day. That's just not me. So, but I will maybe update you on a story. And I see a lot of these content creators like to go and do my stuff, but at least everyone knows what originally comes from, so I don't trip. I don't trip on that. All right. Let me share my community wall. You know, they don't want to give me my credit, but we'll go ahead and let them live. We talked about Shelby Talton. She didn't have many pictures. Bishop gonna say, "Why you pick that picture?" She didn't have many pictures, but she has taken over the, as we said earlier, assumed the role of senior pastor at New Life Church. Pastor John P. Key has officially stepped down. Pastor John P. Key is extremely ill, and we need to really, really keep him in our prayer because it doesn't look good, but God is able. I thought this was funny. Miss Netta and Charles, they got Charles looking like Tito Jackson. I don't know why they're trying to transform these people. Listen, it is social media. Now, they up now, but I guarantee you in a month or so, like everything else, everything must change. Nothing stays the same. So yeah, Charles and Miss Netta. If y'all don't know them, that she's Charles. Your lunch is ready. You know, TikTok fame. So, but he looking like Tito Jackson. I guess they're trying to transform him because that's a mess. All right. Oh, and look at our lovely Miss Louise Patterson. Oh, let me tell you, first ladies like this, we're just not gonna get, you know. I don't know. We might get later on. No reflection of Karen Clark. We can't expect Karen Clark Shedd to be like Louise Patterson. I mean, it's a whole different dynamic. Louise Patterson she had no children, you know, so her focus was her husband. Her focus was the church, you know, so she had absolutely no children. So it's a different dynamic. Karen Clark Sheard is a gospel artist who has, a couple of children, grandchildren now. So it's a different dynamic, whether you want to believe it or not. But there won't be another Louise Patterson. Class and style. It was Eric's birthday this week, y'all. Salute to Richard Smallwood. Y'all going to be down there over there in New Haven, Connecticut. The Yale Institute of Sacred Music presents Anthem of Praise, a salute to Richard Smallwood. You know, Richard's really, he's getting up there in age as well. So Tremaine and John Holiday and all these other folk, Donald Lawrence would be there, Karen Clark Sheard would be there, and the Walls Group. So if you are in New Haven or surrounding New Haven, I would get over there April 19th. And tickets, I think they got your tickets as well. They're available. You can go on my community wall and see all of that. If you didn't see the latest video, make sure that you check out the latest video that I did the other day on the lawsuit regarding Peace Apostolic Church. Everybody, there is a fake, and some of y'all have really been going in with these people. I'm like, I don't know who that is, so don't correspond with it. Just report them. This is not me. And as you can see, what they do is he put a Z in regard where the S is supposed to be. So it's the St. James with a Z show. So that's not me. I'm not asking y'all to give to no orphanages or nothing like that. So it is not me. So please do not give your money to these folks or even pay them no attention. Just totally ignore them, all right? Because it's just not that serious. They will, it's what it is. Y'all down there in Nashville, the super choir is coming back. People talk about the super choir, but the super choir is where a lot of choirs got their animation from. People were not as animated as they are now before Bobby Jones's Nashville Super Choir. Will y'all agree to that? Remember that they used to sit at that front row and they used to be just so like over the top. I mean, you had like Ricky Dillard and Hezekiah Walker, but they were not as animated as the Nashville Super Choir. They were definitely a TV type of choir. So no, they were not. I mean, they were the originators of it. Yeah. So I don't want to go through all that. Okay, let me pull out the mac and cheese. So she was a class act. Yes, she was. Yes, yeah, because we have to pay mindful of their health because John P. Key, like I was saying when I brought him here, he couldn't even halfway get up the stairs, the 3 stairs, to get up on the stage, and he was just humongous, humongous, and it took a lot of people by. We were just shocked for a minute. I mean, we were like shocked, like, okay, I guess it's time to get into the music, but we were like really shocked at how big he was. But then he had, lost some weight and things. But a lot of times you don't, you've done so much damage to your body. It's hard to come back when certain things happen. Yeah. So, all right, let's pull this out. Ooh! It's bubbling, y'all. It's bubbling. Bubbling, bop, shoot up, a bubble, bop. Remember that on What's Happening? Homemade macaroni and cheese. And of course, you would let it sit for a little while and do its thing before you really want to get into it. But hey, we don't have that kind of time tonight. What do I want to use? I'm so glad that he did do, glad that he lived to be do. Yes. Let's see. Actually, I'm gonna use this one. Use one of my handy dandy. Oh yeah, so it's still. I will let it sit for a little while. Yeah, I will let it sit for a little while. Oh yeah, it's good though. I will let it sit for a little while. It needs to sit actually. I just want to taste it. I'll let it sit. I need a spoon. I'm gonna do a spoon. I'm just eager. You want a plate, piece of key. And this is the perfect kind. When I was telling you, you take a scoop of it and you put it on a griddle and you let it gather up on a griddle. So when you have it like this, I wish I had my griddle here. I ain't got time to hook it up and all that because that's one of you hook up. But some of you have them on the stove already. And put some little butter or something, just a little bit down. You may not even, I wouldn't even put any butter, just long enough it's kind of seasoned on your grill, Put a scoop of it on your grill and kind of fry it up a little bit. Just fry it up a little bit. Amazing. And I'm telling you, that cream of mushroom, it'll do something for your life. It'll bless you. So if you missed the live, go back. You'll see how I did everything. I appreciate each and every one of you chiming in tonight. All the mods. What's up, Lady Wisdom? I believe Death of John's mother took. Oh, it may have. It may have, because it seemed like it kind of happened right after that. Yeah. So make sure you hit like. Thanks for watching. All you guys, grab your gift bag on the way out. We appreciate each and every one of you. But you guys have always been a blessing to me, and I hope I'm a blessing to you. So I want you to know if there's anything really going on in your life right now, don't even worry about it because it's only temporary. And we know that all the time, better days are coming, and we have to expect it. All right. We really have to expect it. So thank you so much, everybody. Appreciate you. Mm-hmm. It's good, y'all. Mm-hmm. Mama. Good night, everybody.